Ever since Jailton Almeida first stepped foot inside the octagon for the Contender Series, pundits and fans have paid attention to him. Almeida opened as an underdog against Nasruddin Nasruddinov, a native Dagestani wrestler. Malhadino is the Brazilian version of Khabib and isn't afraid to be persistent with his takedowns.
Nice little foot stomp. Gotta watch that. And for Almeida, his last four fights, nice. A big slam. Hey, this is huge.
He is also relentless with his submission attempts and isn't content solely with control time. Fighting both at light heavyweight and heavyweight, Almeida is also an extremely athletic fighter. And Almeida fights for his brother, who has been missing since 2012. The fight game brings hope to his life. His submission win for the Contender Series allowed Almeida to pursue his dreams within the UFC. Almeida would make it clear he could make it both as light heavyweight and heavyweight fighter, making him one of the most exciting Brazilian contenders in the UFC. In a heavyweight division that desperately needs new blood, Almeida has gotten 4 bouts under his belt since his UFC contract in 2021. With none of his bouts getting past the second round, Almeida is bringing great lights for wrestlers in MMA. Almeida's first UFC bout immediately garnered him attention and allowed him to stay active within the octagon. In addition to being a freak athlete, his skills and fighting IQ is what sets him apart from other contenders in that heavyweight division. Almeida's debut was at light heavyweight under the shade of the UFC Apex. He started the fight as he usually does, throwing a Thai teep and shooting for a takedown.
Exactly. He's got. Oh, man, there's the strength.
Yes, so much power.
Almeida showed why he was such a sizable favorite in this matchup, virtually dominating Marquez. In the final blows of the fight, Almeida showed up almost like a prime Khabib.
And look at these hammer fists.
Yeah, this could be the end.
Marquez covering up.
Back to the full mount.
Wow.
Big shots here.
This is not a pick your poison situation you want to be in. Almeida, firm control in still more than 2 minutes.
Wow. Marquez is blocking some of them, but Almeida's going to get the
goodness, like a typewriter. Jailton Almeida.
Whether he will submit or knock you out, Almeida's non-existent decision wins speaks a million words. Almeida's dominance in his debut translated into his heavyweight bout, despite the weight difference from his opponent. While Porter would weigh in at the heavyweight limit of 264 pounds, Almeida would come in at a modest 230 pounds. Few were worried about Almeida's ability to showcase his skills in the heavyweight division, and he showed up to get it done.
Parker already.
Oh, he got him up.
Oh, he got
Wow. He's trying to get that post wrist. Oh, beautiful job by Jailton.
This is where he does some damage.
He's chasing that choke. Oh, it's
Looking for
tight.
it. God, he's going to tap. There it is.
In fact, so many people were impressed with his performance against Porter, they'd want to see Almeida against ranked opposition. However, Shamil would pull out of this fight on 2 separate occasions, forcing Almeida to fight Turkali in the meantime. As per usual, Almeida started the bout showing the teep and shooting for a double leg.
Jailton is huge. There's the shot. He's got the hands locked already. He's so long for the weight class also.
When fans watched this fight, they were truly shocked at his resemblance to the great Khabib, particularly with the ease he got the takedown. Once more, Almeida would use his ground and pound to force his opponent to give their back, leading to a gorgeous rear naked choke.
Too easy! Another quick night at the office.
Almeida truly made it clear that be it at light heavyweight or heavyweight itself, it won't make a difference. You add that to the fact that he has a good pace on his fights, it wouldn't be surprising if he lasts well into the later rounds. Malhadino has yet to see the light of the third round within the octagon. His bout at UFC 283 would be the first one against ranked opposition. Shamil Abdurakhmanov is a proven veteran of the game and was ranked number 15 at the time of the bout. Almeida would be yet again taking down a Dagestani warrior. In this bout, Jailton attempted to start the fight as he usually does, though got slightly hit by Shamil. However, the takedown came with absolute ease.
That's what's going to come next when you crack him with the right hand.
Almeida takes. Oh!
Shamil was able to find his way back up, which wasn't common when facing Almeida. On the ground, Shamil attempted to put his best defensive efforts in play. However, this was to no avail. Near the end of the first round, Almeida was punishing Shamil for having canceled their bout the previous 2 times. Many saw this fight not going over the first round.
Through the guard.
The ease we saw in the first round would perhaps repeat itself in the second. Similar to the start of the first, Jailton got the takedown at the start with relative ease.
Another shot, he gets his hands locked.
Athletic entry by Almeida gets Abdurakhimov down.
Yeah.
Almeida's control on the back allowed him to land some damaging shots, garnering him points on the cards. The vicious ground and pound from top position forced Shamil to give up. Almeida carried on with his undefeated stint within the octagon.
Not quitting. But this is about as bad as it gets though for a heavyweight. Big dude on top. Yeah.
In front of his home country of Brazil, it was truly a moment that meant a lot for the young promise. Jailton would prove he was welcome within the top 15 of the heavyweight division. Almeida's beautiful win cashed him a ticket for his first ever main event. His dancing partner will be Jairzinho Rozenstruik, a man that has 12 knockout wins and a 92% finish rate. Biggie Boy finished his last fight in a little over 20 seconds, so he is riding some really good momentum.
Oh my goodness! Oh, you do not want to be hurt like this in front of Jairzinho.
Betting pundits are favoring Almeida in this main event showdown. However, it will be a challenge regardless. Almeida will most likely rely on his wrestling to get this one done. However, Jairzinho has a surprising 75% takedown defense accuracy. With the main event on the horizon, we know that Jailton will be ready for what is the biggest bout of his career thus far. The menacing figure of Jailton Almeida could be the one that commences a new era of heavyweights. Welcome to the Jailton Show.